Atari. My passion's reborn when I purchased a lot a few months ago. And of that lot, I've had a pretty good success rate, especially with the games. I had 60 games, and what you see here, that's 52 games. I traded away 8. So minus 8 from that, and that gets me to this 52. And of all of these games, they all worked sans these two. The only two that I couldn't get to work, this one was in the instruction manual packet, and well, turns out it's not even a whole game. It's just the cartridge outer housing here. I'm going to save it though, because there's some little springs down in there that I think I might be able to use at some point later on. Well, I actually have one of these cartridges. I think it's the missile command that the springs are a little wonky on, so probably be repairing with that. And then there was this boxing game. While it actually looks, for an old game, looks pretty good, I just could not get this to work. I can get colored bars on the screen. Let me show you. Sometimes it's bars, sometimes it's not. They're different colors. So if you know what that means, comment below with it, and maybe, hopefully, there's a chance for this. But either way, having only 2 that didn't make it out of an entire lot of 60, that's pretty impressive. And the fact that I have 50 full games, and I still haven't even played all these games. I've tested them, but I haven't. There's some games in here I haven't played. Checkers. I never played that on Atari as a kid. Probably a good thing, because it turns out I might be stupid. This is really hard to beat. I don't know, weird. At least for me it is. Some really, really good games in here. I did purchase this one, so actually take 1 away from the total, because I know that was a purchase. Actually take 2 away from the total, because this G.I. Joe game here, that was a purchase too. I purchased this on eBay. I have a buddy. If you've ever seen my buddy Miles's P200, a blue P200, he has a Cobra Commander symbol. So I purchased this so we can have a night where we binge on Atari, and I'm still adding them. This package is from Green Mountain Retro. We're going to unpackage this. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Thank you on the back. We're going to unpackage this. This is 4 games, and I have another bag here with another 4 games, and this one's from DKOldies. Most of you are probably going to know that name. I have been aware of them, but I've never ordered from them before. This is my first DKOldies order, and I gotta say, for a company that sells retro video games online, usually companies that deal in trade-in stuff and old used stuff, sometimes the prices are pretty high, but they were very competitive even with eBay. This is an eBay company, and I thought this was really well priced. Well, the DKOldie stuff, it was free shipping, so ended up being just as cheap. So let's see what I got, and as I get into these, comment below if there's any particular game that you're about to see that you want me to review first, including any of these. Doesn't have to be out of the packs here. We'll get to that DKOldies in just a second. I'm gonna open this up. As far as I remember, this and the DKOldies order is not anything I've ever played before. These are all games that I haven't played. Just as many of these, if I haven't already mentioned, there's a lot of stuff here that I just don't recall playing as a kid. But then there are games while I was testing these cartridges that I was, oh yeah, I remember that. So it's kind of a unique thing. The years that have passed and what has happened in my mind. So I guess there's a bonus for that. This company had quite a few games, so well, you can already see 3 of them here. There is Lock and Chase, and I would say this is, yeah, M Network. So that is a Mattel game, this cartridge design, like Tron here. Kind of a giveaway there, but I don't know as to what other companies didn't use a similar design. Lock and Chase from 1982. Never played it, so I'm curious to see what that one's going to be like. Taking out another one. This is Dragster, and this was the one I was really looking forward to. And the reason I was looking forward to this is because there is some, fame around this game. There was a Guinness Book of World Records title that had to do with this, and I think maybe even a lawsuit and title removed and possibly given back. I don't know all the story on it. I really need to look it up. But some history there. Dragster. I have seen it, but I don't think I've ever played it. Then there's Bowling. This is another game. This is a classic for Atari. I'm pretty sure I may have played Bowling as a kid, but I don't remember any of the controls, anything like that. So there's Lock and Chase, Dragster, and Bowling. And I said there were 4 games in each. But one of these, I ordered Carnival, but I didn't pay any attention to the fact that I ordered the Carnival for ColecoVision. So I have a ColecoVision game that does me absolutely no good. Huh, interesting to see. Didn't ColecoVision have a little touchpad or something? Maybe that's what that's for. But yeah, I'm just going to take this off the screen. But if you have a ColecoVision you want to send, I'll be happy to give this a go. That was a little bit of a miss. I'd forgotten about this. I think all of these had instructions, or at least 3 of the 4. Let's see what all instructions are here. Well, there's the Carnival for the ColecoVision, so I'll set that off to the side. All of them had instructions. The Lock and Chase had instructions. The Dragster, something sticky there, don't want to know. And the Bowling had instructions. Seems to be a few pages thicker than all the others. And now DKOldies. Let's get to these. And I'm pretty excited because a lot of people seem to follow DKOldies. They have some very fun to watch videos where some orders they will film as they pack them. Mine was not one of those orders. I didn't put any fancy messages or anything like that in there to try to lure them into doing it. Maybe I'll do that the next time. So hey, I'll review them on YouTube. And I already have 12 more games from DKOldies in my cart. I see that they have them all in padded packaging, but easy to remove here. And this is what I got. Ooh, about to fall there in the background. I got Circus Atari. I got Golf. And these are some of the old original type cartridges with the black here. I like that. It uses the paddle controllers for Circus Atari and joystick controllers. And I have to clean my paddle controllers, so I have to get ready to play that one. Almost knocked off the Lock and Chase. You remember Lock and Chase? And then of this order, the one here on the top that I was really looking forward to. Never have played this, just found out it was a thing. Superman for the Atari. CX2631. And yeah, these are all clean looking. All of these. Clean looking cartridges. Oh, and this other one here. Another is it M Network? Yeah, Mattel. See the Mattel right there. So it's M Network as well. Super Challenge Football. There were quite a few. Football, quite a few baseball games. I may have one of the baseballs, and I do have this Real Sports Football. This one looked like it might be interesting as well. 1982, there on the date. So there's the games that I have that you can choose from. I mean, technically you can choose any of this stuff. And you can also choose more than one. Huh. I guess the label fell off and somebody stuck it back on, because look at that. It's upside down versus this one. Do I have another one of these that are just text cartridges? Yeah, right here. Yeah. So I guess they just stuck this back on. But overall, everything's nice and clean. Looks good. So which game amongst these should I review first? Circus Atari, Bowling, Golf, upside down Golf, Dragster, Lock and Chase, Super Challenge Football, or Superman? Comment below, or any of these, if you have a list of games you want to see. Can review any of these except these two. You know, I will film, just making sure these work. Put this Superman in. Super Challenge Football, Lock and Chase, Golf with the upside down label, Circus Atari, Bowling, and the classic Dragster. Oh yeah, I think my game collection's starting out pretty good, considering it's just a few months now that I've been back into Atari. Brand new games, and now an affinity for ordering from DKOldies, I fear. We'll see. Comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.